What if you could hit a reset button on your body's aging process every single morning? Today, we're diving into a really simple 640 milliliter Japanese ritual that some incredible research suggests could fundamentally change how we age. So, the source material for this explainer kicks off with a really provocative warning. The idea is that the coffee and pills we all rely on aren't really solutions. Nope. They're just expensive band-aids that mask our fatigue while completely ignoring the real underlying problem. And this gets to the core question we're tackling today. What if the secret to a longer, healthier life isn't found in some high-tech lab or a fancy pill bottle, but in the very first glass of water you drink each day? Okay, that leads us right into our first section, the morning deception. The central idea here is a powerful one. We've been kind of misled about the true cause of aging. It's not just about time passing. It's about a critical process that happens, or more importantly, fails to happen, the moment we wake up. This right here reframes aging entirely. So instead of thinking of it as a countdown, think of it more like an issue of internal cleanliness. The theory is that aging is caused by the buildup of metabolic waste. All the cellular gunk and toxins left over from just living. And get this, the first 5 minutes of your day apparently determine how effectively your body can clean house. So what is this simple habit that 96% of Japanese centenarians reportedly follow? Well, it's not some complex diet or a grueling workout. It's a very specific and very precise morning ritual. And look, this isn't just some old folklore. The evidence for this comes from a massive 20-year study at Japan's prestigious Nagoya University. They tracked the daily habits of thousands of adults to figure out what truly contributes to a long and healthy life.
The result? It was pretty astonishing. The folks who followed this one specific morning ritual had a 37% lower risk of death from all causes. Let that sink in. That's a more significant effect than many expensive medications, and it's linked to one simple, totally free habit.
So the study revealed 3 key things were happening. First, it triggers this powerful biological flush in your gut. Second, it kicks your metabolism into high gear for hours. And third, it lines up perfectly with the daily habits of the longest living people on the planet. Okay, so you're probably asking, how does this actually work on a scientific level? Well, the research points to 5 pillars that make this ritual so effective. We're going to count them down from 5 to 1, and trust me, you'll want to stick around for the last one. It's the most crucial. All right, pillar number 5 is temperature. Now, this might seem like a subtle detail, but research from Kyoto University shows that the temperature of your first drink of the day dramatically affects your entire digestive system. When you see it side by side, it's kind of shocking. The Western habit of drinking ice-cold water first thing, it actually shocks your system and slows down absorption. The Japanese way, using warm body temperature water, gently wakes up your organs and gets your enzymes working optimally. The study actually found this one little switch led to 32% fewer digestive issues. Moving on to pillar number 4, quantity. This isn't about just having a tiny sip of water. A very specific volume is required to trigger the powerful biological response we're looking for. And that response is called the gastrocolic reflex. The easiest way to think about it is as your body's internal flush button. Research shows that 640 milliliters, that's about 2.5 cups, is the minimum amount needed to create enough gentle pressure to signal your colon to clear out yesterday's waste. But hold on, there's a really critical warning here. The quality of your water matters. A lot. Standard tap water often has chlorine in it, which can act like a disinfectant in your gut, wiping out the very beneficial bacteria you're trying to support. So filtered or spring water is a much, much better choice. Pillar number 3 is all about speed. See, it's not just what you drink or how much, but how fast you drink it. To get the full metabolic benefit, the water has to be consumed within a really tight window. This case study just makes the point perfectly. The goal is to get that full 640 milliliters down within 5 minutes. Drinking it that quickly is what creates the gentle surge you need to trigger that full system flush. If you just sip it slowly over an hour, it simply won't activate the same powerful mechanism. Coming in at number 2 is what we're calling the cellular shield. This daily flush does way more than just help digestion. It actually acts as a protective shield for vital organs like your kidneys and your bladder by just keeping the entire system clean. And the data on this is really compelling. The research showed this morning flush was linked to a 73% lower incidence of kidney stones and a 61% reduction in UTIs. It's just a simple, powerful act of daily preventative maintenance for your insides.
And now for pillar number 1. This is arguably the most important and totally non-negotiable step, the 45-minute fast. Because what you don't do after drinking the water is just as critical as the ritual itself. Here's why you have to wait. That 45-minute window is when your body is in its active cleansing cycle. The moment you introduce food, or even coffee, your body has to switch gears from cleansing to digesting. And just like that, the entire benefit is lost. You have to give the process time to complete. The research even offers a simple little self-test. Tomorrow morning, go look at your tongue in the mirror. See a white coating? That's often a visual sign of that metabolic waste we were talking about. It's basically your body signaling that it needs a little help with its internal cleansing process. Okay, so let's put all this together into a simple, actionable plan you can literally start tomorrow morning. It's a simple 3-step ritual. It's beautiful. Number 1, prepare 640 milliliters of warm, filtered water the night before. Number 2, the second you wake up, drink all of it within 5 minutes. And number 3, wait. Just wait 45 minutes before eating or drinking anything else. That's the entire protocol. Ultimately, the big takeaway here is that aging doesn't have to be a passive sentence we just accept. It can be an active choice. Your body has this incredible capacity for self-repair. It just needs the right conditions. So the final question is, what are you going to do tomorrow morning to create them?